Welcome to the Mugiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. In today's video, we're delving deep into the fiery world of One Piece and exploring the secrets behind Sanji's incredible flame abilities. Stick around as we uncover the evolution of his powers, from Diable Jambe to the mysterious Ifrit Jambe. The Straw Hat Pirates can't exist without Sanji, who is one of their most powerful figures. As chef, Sanji isn't just responsible for cooking. Sanji is actually one of the best fighters in the group, only slightly behind Luffy and Zoro. Different Straw Hat Pirates members have different ways of fighting. Sanji uses his legs when he fights. An example of one of Sanji's strongest skills is the ability to set fire to his legs. Fans have been confused about this ability for a long time, but Oda has finally hinted at the main secret behind his spark ability. Part 1. How Sanji awakened the power to use flames. Sanji is very good at using his pyrokinetic powers. He used this skill for the first time during the Enies Lobby arc, and in that fight, he faced off against Jabra of the CP9. The story did hint at Sanji's reaction to flames, though, a long time ago. In the story arc where he was first presented, Baratai, Sanji was shown to be brave around fire. It was something that his fans liked a lot about him. At the time, he said that a cook should never be afraid to play with fire. People who were against Sanji, like Pearl, could set themselves on fire, so no one dared get close to him. But Sanji never hesitated to try to attack Pearl. Fans didn't pay much attention to this at the time, but it was a pretty clear sign that Sanji had special powers. As part of the Enies Lobby story arc, Sanji's calm personality reached a whole new level when he learned how to make flames on his own. Even without the flames, Sanji put up a great fight against Jabra. But he knew he needed something bigger to cut through Jabra's iron like covering. That's why he thought of the ability to catch fire. When Sanji spun on the ground, he could set fire to his legs. They got so hot that he said they felt like the devil's tongue. Sanji said that the devil gave him his leg, and just one kick from it was enough to hurt Jabra very badly. He was defeated with just 2 kicks, which shows how strong Sanji's new flame ability, Diable Jambe, was. Part 2. The evolution from Diable to Ifrit Jambe. Diable Jambe is without a doubt one of Sanji's strongest skills. Over time, he kept getting stronger at this. During the time skip, Sanji learned how to use it more effectively. During the time skip, Sanji also learned how to use it on both legs at the same time, without having to spin. However, Sanji also gained the strange ability to catch fire on its own. Sanji would randomly catch fire. For example, he did this a lot during the Thriller Bark arc. Fans laughed it off at the time, but the fact that he was able to do that could be linked to the day he was born. Fans need to know what the next level is that Sanji reached in the Wano arc before anything else is talked about. Sanji has always been able to make flames that are hotter than Diable Jambes, but he knows that his body can only handle so much heat. So, when Sanji got his science upgrades, an exoskeleton, and a general physical boost when his dormant Germa powers came back to life, he also learned that he could now make flames that were hotter. Instead of his Diable Jambe, Sanji made a skill called Ifrit Jambe. These flames were blue, and they also made electricity that burned the subject from the inside out when their path was crossed. If it burns so hot that even someone who uses ancient Zoan devil fruit and is good at armament hockey, like Queen, couldn't stand up to its power, then it's really hot. Part 3. The secret source of Sanji's flames. When talking about where Sanji's fire comes from, Oda brought up a very interesting story in the manga itself. When asked in the manga how he sets his leg on fire, Sanji says that it's his burning desire that makes it possible and keeps him from getting hurt. In simple terms, his burning leg doesn't hurt him because his heart burns hotter. While many fans thought this might be the real reason, they knew right away that it wasn't, because Oda is very good at lying. This was shown for the first time when Sanji fought Queen. Queen was very clear that no person can start a fire on their own. No matter how much heat Sanji's spirit has, this is not a human skill. Sanji repeated what he had said before, saying that he is unique and that his heart burns hotter than any other flame, which is why his flames are the hottest. Oda finally showed where Sanji's fires came from in One Piece Volume 105 SBS, which is pretty strange. This is what Oda said. Fans asked, "I have a question." Sanji's eyebrows were turned around in Chapter 1031 of Volume 102, but they were back to normal in Chapter 1044 of Volume 103. Why did they go back to how they were? Oda replied, "You saw it well. His eyebrows look very different now." Going back to the whole Cake Island arc, lineage factor manipulation gave all of Sanji's brothers and sister magical abilities and strong skin called exoskeleton from the time they were born. but because his mother was against it, only Sanji was born as a normal person. Take a look at his siblings' eyes. All of them have 66 like Yanji. Sanji is not like that at all. What a fight it was. After the raid suit, the power of science showed itself. Sanji had an unusually high reaction to flame at first. It was odd, let us keep looking. The most interesting part is near the end, when Oda says that Sanji used to have an unusually high tolerance to fire. Fans have seen it throughout the series, starting with the Bartai arc. In the Enies Lobby arc, this resistance to flame was taken to the next level as Diable Jambe. This pushback was taken to a whole new level in Wano, where it showed up as Ifrit Jambe. As Oda himself put it, this resistance to flame is strange, and he directly connects it to Sanji's handling of the lineage factor and the science progress Judge made and used on his body. Fans should pay close attention to this, says Oda, because it's likely to become a very important plot point next. Fans now know for sure that Sanji's flames come from the power of science and may have something to do with other devil fruits or maybe the people of Lunarian, who Sanji has been compared to a lot. Fans will have to wait until we know more. Summary and highlights. It is said that Sanji is one of the strongest Straw Hat pirates and that he can set his legs on fire during battle. This power of Sanji's to turn into flames was first shown in the Bartai arc, and he fully developed it in the Enies Lobby arc. During the Wano arc, Sanji's flames got stronger and could now make blue flames that burn from the inside. His ability to change family factors and make scientific progress is linked to the source of his fires. And there you have it, the untold story of Sanji's flames, from Bartai to Wano. The power of science and lineage factor manipulation has unlocked a whole new level of strength for our favorite Straw Hat chef. What do you think about Sanji's fiery evolution? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting One Piece content. Thank you very much for visiting the Mugiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. We hope you enjoy our funny sketch videos and anime reviews. Don't forget to subscribe to continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, questions, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again. See you next time, buddy. What is One Piece anime? One Piece is a manga and anime story about a young boy named Monkey D. Luffy who wants to be the king of the pirates in the world. As a child, he eats a devil fruit, a strange plant that makes him able to stretch like rubber. Before the show starts, Luffy goes out into the world for the first time and starts to gather a group of pirates. The main group grows over time, but it starts with Luffy, Nami the Navigator, and a swordsman named Roronoa Zoro. At some point, Luffy and his friends are known as the Straw Hat Pirates, and they go on many exciting adventures across the ocean. One Piece is a lot of fun because it's silly. Luffy goes from island to island around the world in the series. Each island has its own setting and theme. It's a pretty fantastical world full of animals that look like people, live skeletons, and other delightfully strange things. Within moments the group is in a winter scene, and the next they are on a tropical island full of giants. The show is full of silly and bright details. For example, Zoro holds a sword in his mouth, a scary military boss wears a cute bulldog hat, and people don't use phones to talk to each other instead. They use special transponder snails that can send and receive messages. Luffy is a carefree person who just wants to eat a tasty meal and laugh at bad jokes. Even though there are some funny parts in the series, a lot of One Piece is about freedom. During his travels, Luffy often takes up guns to help his friends and encourages others to do the same against pirates and government-backed military occupations. The characters in Luffy and his crew get stronger with each fight, which is typical for shonen manga. A lot of the story is about how Luffy beats a problem that seemed impossible to solve and finds some kind of secret power. After each fight, Luffy and his team get stronger and move closer to his main goal, which is to find the One Piece. Why is it called One Piece? The first part of both the manga and the anime shows that Pirate King Gold D. Roger is telling the truth about the mythical wealth called the One Piece. One Piece is the name of the show because Luffy wants to find the One Piece and become the next Pirate King. One of Luffy's main goals in the show is mentioned in the show's title. What is the One Piece? The answer to this question is still one of the biggest secrets in the series. It's been more than 1,000 episodes, and we still don't know what One Piece is. We know that the One Piece is the name of the treasure that Gold D. Roger collected on his travels because of details in the manga. We still don't know a lot about the treasure, though. There are a lot of ideas from fans about what the One Piece is, but we still don't know what it is or even if it's real. The One Piece could just be the friends Luffy makes along the way.